Previously,
Oklahoma.
I was invited to be part of a wedding. Shoot me in the goddamn face.
I get it. So just so you're up to date, we're living together and I met his whole family.
Bricktown. Streets are brick. A lot of bricks.
Ducks.
What the hell is wrong with Ray? And it all starts here. We live right next door to each other. I felt nothing. Ah, Mr. Kitty! Best day ever. It's Kitty Day. Facebook, what is up? So, if you watch the vlogs, which I know you don't, a few weeks ago, I took your girlfriend over to Disneyland. Remember that?
Disney. Oh, but I'm a pirate. Overhead.
Pizza. Now, while we were there, I actually bought her this nice Nightmare Before Christmas wreath. It was one of the coolest things I ever bought her. Looks great.
It's the best thing you've ever seen. I'm gonna have this up all through Halloween and all through Christmas.
We get the wreath, they put it in a plastic bag as you do when you're shopping. We come home and we lay it on the counter and Rue, her goddamn cat, decides that she's gonna make this wreath her bed.
And before we even took it out of the bag, Rue's been sleeping on this for a month.
Here's the thing about Rue. Rue doesn't like anything or anyone at all, ever. That's just kind of her personality. I love her, but you know, that's just who she is. So the fact that she liked this wreath and made it into her little personal cat bed was kind of a big deal to me. Rue doesn't have any toys. She likes food and sleep. That's it. The problem is now it's almost Halloween and we gotta put that wreath up. Which means we gotta kick Rue out of the only thing she's ever liked. So we got this idea of like, oh, okay, well, let's just go to Petco and get her an actual cat bed. My goal is to get in and out of there because your girlfriend is like Snow White and she'll want to adopt every damn pet in the store. You're like Snow White, you know that? He's into you. Run.
I think I can.
So while we're there getting a cat bed, and they got a ton of cat beds to choose from. So many beds to choose from. Well, that's maybe a little too square. No, we're not getting her an igloo. Ridiculous.
Gotta get her pink.
See, I was thinking the pink was ugly. Well, it doesn't go with anything in your apartment.
This is Rue's favorite color.
Rue doesn't have a favorite color.
See, but this will just match her. This will just look like part of her. I like the pink one.
Fine, get the pink one.
I love it. This is the one because it's round and it feels like the wreath, her favorite thing ever
Well,
that we're trying to replace.
she will be the judge of that.
Pretty princess. We should get her a little tiara.
Oh my God.
We have to get her this to match.
Absolutely not.
She deserves diamonds.
Get out of here.
Like all the women in your life.
What is she, Marilyn Monroe? We decide, I don't know why, but it was an amazing idea to buy Mr. Kitty.
We got him a saddle to make it extra humiliating, a mouse riding on top of him with a cowboy hat.
You think he's gonna wear that?
For about 15 seconds.
Well, it'll be 15 seconds of glory.
Exactly. Yeah.
Best purchase we ever made. Here, let's straighten it out for you.
All right.
Come on, little kitty.
Oh.
Did you kill the mouse, Mr. Kitty? he's gonna kill it. I enjoy torturing those cats.
Torturing? No.
Yeah.
You have fun with them. Cats are unbelievably entertaining. Hours and hours and hours of endless entertainment and hilarity and cuddles when you get yourself a cat.
You're one of those weird cat people, you know that?
I'm one of those weird cat people.
So then we decide we're actually going to try to get Rue to sleep in that damn cat bed. So we're about to give Rue her new bed. And let me tell you how stubborn this stupid little feline is. Why don't you try that one on, Rue? She just simply would not sleep in her new bed.
Nope.
Because that's the way cats are. They just don't listen.
Well, no, cats never want the thing that you bought for them. They want to sleep in the box it came in, or the bag it came in. Basically anything other than the thing that you specifically bought for them, they're interested in. That's how cats work.
Yeah.
And you just can't get them to do what you want ever, which frankly is probably why we like them so much.
Right. Magically remove the wreath. Put this where her wreath normally was. And this is, she'll just have to accept it. I'm gonna strong arm her into this.
Aww.
Is she gonna do it? Is
What
she
do you
gonna
think,
lay
Rue?
on the bed?
What?
Oh, well, she's almost there. Almost. Damn it. All right, so maybe if we get the old plastic bag and put the new cat bed in it, maybe she'll like it then.
Is it really the plastic that she wants?
I think
Not
it
the bed?
might be.
Nope.
No, son of a bitch. Didn't work. Just move over 1 foot, Rue. So then she gets the idea that she's gonna sprinkle some catnip on it. Oh.
Oh.
Nah. No dice, not gonna happen. Finally, we just left her alone. We just let her do her own thing, and she eventually migrated right over to the plastic covered cat bed. And let me tell you, Boo, she's doing it. She's doing it. She did it. She did it. I felt I should have got a participation trophy or something for that, because that was one hell of a task. She's a little too fat for it, but she did it.
She loves it. It all worked out.
It all worked out.
Beautifully.
Sort of. Now we just gotta figure out how to get that bag off of it.
I have my reef on my door. It's amazing. Life is good.
Look how amazing it is.
Got it. Looks good. I don't know. Works a lot better as a cat bed. Okay, Facebook. Have you seen the original movie Blade Runner? Now, you don't, it's rhetorical, because I feel like everyone's seen it except for her. I really like that movie. I feel like it's a really like deep kind of movie. I'm into it. That's my point. So I was excited when there was a sequel coming out, and I was like, I got the Blu-ray, and I got to show Kelly the wonder, the magic that is Blade Runner. And I haven't watched this movie in a while. I watched it years and years ago. I liked it, but I was also really stoned at the time. But that's not my point. My point is, there's a scene in there that, it's a little rapey. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I was with them. I was interested in this movie until the rapey scene. When they get that part of the movie, and it's one of those things where he throws himself at her. She gets up and leaves. He slams the door behind him, shoves her, and I'm just like,
oh no, what? No, get her consent. Get her consent, dude.
So is he gonna kill her or kiss her?
No, you can't. Nope, you can't just grab her like that. No, not in 2019.
No.
No, don't, what, no. So
Gross.
rapey.
What is this? Like, this is supposed to be a hot love scene? This feels like rape. Like, even to a robot, like, no means no. I want to leave means I want to leave. And I go, how confusing for men to see this portrayed and like want to idolize Harrison Ford, the sex symbol at the time. Go, that's what I gotta do. Women are, when they say no and they're leaving and I'm throwing myself at them and they're not all into it, they're just playing hard to get.
It's confusing that she eventually actually does get with him. She's eventually like, sure, let's do it, Mr. Rapey. Old movies would do that. Older movies would just like throw in a little rape scene, and it was like fine. Do you remember Back to the Future? Do you remember the scene with Biff and Lorraine in the car?
Come on, Lorraine. Come on. Leave her alone, you bastard.
The scene was very adult for what Back to the Future was actually supposed to be. Fast forward to the present, and you've got George McFly, and then you've got older Biff waxing George McFly's car. He's working for George McFly. Let me remind you, this is the same Biff that tried to rape George McFly's now wife.
I'm sorry, Mr. McFly.
Did you ever think of that? He hired this like attempted sexual predator to now clean his cars. What the fuck kind of message does that send?
At least Biff isn't the hero of this story though, clearly.
Well,
versus Harrison Ford, he's supposed to be the hero, he's supposed to be the sex symbol.
Painful living fear, isn't it?
so anyway, we watched the movie, and aside from that scene, your girlfriend just simply doesn't like it.
But then again, who does?
Which is wonderful, because I already bought us 2 tickets to the sequel.
I'm hesitant about seeing a sequel to a movie that I absolutely hated.
It's a classic.
Despite the fact it's from the 80s, despite the fact that it's sci-fi, despite the fact that it's got wicked saxophone solos and a unicorn, it sucked!
Didn't suck. It was just too deep for you.
Sucked!
Now, I knew she was gonna hate it, but I'm like, all right, because we got these tickets, fuck it, let's go see it.
All right, let's go see the new one and see if you also don't get that one.
And we went and saw it, and she hated it.
I was not alone in this. I have never seen more people get out their cell phones and just shamelessly scroll through Facebook in a movie theater.
Yeah.
In a movie theater. And the guy in front of me, the guy next to me, and I couldn't even be mad at him for it. I'm like looking at the guy next to me like, I'm missing something good on Facebook right now, aren't I? Over 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Long movie.
It literally took to the Titanic less time to hit the iceberg and sink than this movie. The movie is insulting in how long it is. To the viewer, it's like, listen, life is way too long. You've got way too much time on your hands. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this much plot and make this much movie.
Every scene was super duper long. Every shot was way stretched out. I'm telling you, I fell asleep in the middle. I was watching a scene, fell asleep for like 10 minutes, woke up, and we were still in the same damn scene. That's how long the movie, like every shot was. You're just like, damn. And of course, Ryan Gosling, who's a good actor, but he's like a slow actor. He's just, like every scene, he's like, the children. They took my horse. Are we watching the fucking extended cut here? In the theater or what?
Buckle up.
Anyway, my point is, someone on the internet needs to take Blade Runner 2049. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. You can cut it down to 37 minutes total, and it'll be the same movie. Anyway, so those are some of the things we did this week. We tried to like spend some time together and everything because I'm going out of town next week. I'm going to Pennsylvania, Ohio, Oregon, and Washington. So if you're in those states, come out and see me. Otherwise, you have anything to add?
He's leaving.
Aw, she's sad I'm leaving.
He's leaving me and the kitties.
Just for 3 weeks. Okay, guys, we will see you next week.